pizza, plate, wine. Hi, everybody. Oh, hello. Happy hour. It's hump day. We made it to Wednesday. I don't know. I thought today was Thursday. Honestly, I thought, it's Thursday, but no, it's Wednesday. I hope you all are. Let's see, how many of us today? We've got 6 of us today. So yes, I hope you can hear me. And I'll just wait for people to come in. So while we wait, I have my pizza. I have my wine. I totally forgot to highlight what was the food last week, because in last Wednesday I said I think we just logged off and we totally forgot to highlight what is this week's meal. So we're having pizza again. Good morning, Winnie. Good morning, Katie. Is it good morning, Katie? I don't know. Katie, are you in Singapore? Oh, I didn't take tissue. Hang on. All right. I might as well grab the other bottle. Hong Kong. This is actually last week's wine. I told you I'll take my time to finish it, but I decided to open up another one just in case. Somebody gave this to me. I have no idea. But free alcohol, yeah. All right, let's wait for the rest. I'm actually quite hungry. What did I eat for lunch? I had what did I eat for lunch? Oh, I had a little small bowl of rice because I cooked last night, and that wasn't enough. Hi, Chris. I ordered this is pizza from the box. Pizza in the oven. And this is supposed to be 4 cheeses. I love my pizza with a lot of chili flakes. How are you guys doing? How are you doing, Winnie? How are you doing, Katie? And Katie. Yum. That's good. That's really yummy. How are you all doing? How's the sound, and how is the the connection? Because last week, I think on Wednesday, what day was it? Wednesday or Thursday? The connection wasn't so good at the start. It was a bit like, it was last Wednesday, I think. Yeah, it was a bit wonky. Anjali, hello. Winnie saying that good. I put the Givenchy Antigona on fashionable files layaway. Oh my gosh. Katie, how is Hong Kong? A bit blurry, huh? Okay. Let me log on to myself. So this is how I check if I look a bit weird. How is Hong Kong? And how is hi Evan? How is KL, Evan? Hey, I look okay on it could be your internet, Katie. I look okay. I look like I'm hosting to all of you. So today I was going to talk about it's so freaking boring, but I'm keeping busy. And I've got great news. I don't know if you follow me on my Instagram. I'm sure, some of you follow me on, most of you follow me on my Instagram. I have been trying to get back to KL for the past month. Well, not really so month, maybe about 2, but maybe the past 3 weeks since they extended the lockdown in Singapore. Then I thought, okay, I think I should go back. But the problem is a lot of the flights into KL, like for me to go back home, have been grounded. So that's because Malaysia is on total lockdown. There are still people coming back into Malaysia, maybe from Japan, from the UK, from Dubai, all other countries. I guess the flights are still flying in from those countries, but the flights that are going from Singapore to KL, a lot of the flights were grounded. I don't know why did they do that, like because there are a lot of people who work in Singapore or live in Singapore are actually from KL. So I was really surprised, like all the flights, Jetstar, the budget ones, Jetstar, Air Asia, Malindo and all, they all grounded the planes flying between Singapore and Malaysia. But I knew there were friends flying into Malaysia from Japan and from Doha and from UK and all that. And, so the airport was still functioning, but I just don't get why did they stop people coming in from Singapore? Or why did the airlines make that decision? Because Singapore and Malaysia are so interconnected. But anyway, yesterday, the news came out from Jetstar. Jetstar is an Australian. Are they Australian? I think they're Australian. Yeah, they're Australian-based airline. So yesterday they came out and they said that they will resume some of the flights between KL and Singapore. Then that's one route. Singapore and Manila, and then one more. So 3 routes, but really, really little, like 1 flight a week or 2 flights a week. So when that news came out yesterday, I was still like, oh, should I go? Should I go back? Because I know if I get back into Malaysia, I will be quarantined for 2 weeks. There is no question about it. Quarantine in a quarantine center. It could be a hotel. It could be a school. It could be anything. There are 400 quarantine centers in Malaysia, in every state. So I was a bit worried because I've heard horror stories that the quarantine centers or the rooms are really dirty and the food is bad. But I've also heard that it's really good. So I was a bit unsure last night. But then this morning, I thought about it. I said, you know what? Singapore has extended its lockdown until June. And it doesn't look like this I can run away from this quarantine thing. So I tried to go online. And just now I posted on Instagram. I said, oh, okay, I'm going to try and get the flight for Thursday, which is tomorrow. But while I was going to key in all my bill, like the credit card, it sold out. Like the flight sold out. I was like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. But never mind. There are 2 flights a week from Singapore to KL from Jetstar. So I decided to buy Sunday's flight. And so yeah, I'm going back to KL on Sunday. I will be quarantined for 2 weeks. So I actually don't have my vlogging camera and I don't have any kind of vlog equipment, but I'll definitely film and I'll still continue my live streams. But you'll see me from the quarantine room, and I guess I'll be complaining about quarantine food. We'll definitely not have pizza. Definitely sneaking in a bottle of wine. Maybe 2 bottles of wine. I don't know, because it's 2 weeks. But at least, once it's done, I'm back home, and then however long I will be back in KL before I can come back to Singapore. But that's not such a big issue because, yeah, we don't know. Because maybe when I fly back into Singapore, I'll get quarantined again. But I don't know. Who knows how long this whole quarantine thing is going to be. But yes, I am going to be going home. So it's been so long. I haven't been home since mid of March. So yeah. Hi, Jay. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Wing. Hello. I'm having my pizza. I don't know what are you. I know. I'm kind of glad I got my flight. I bought it anyway because, who knows? Maybe in 2 days I'll change my mind and I don't want to go. But at least I have a ticket. At least I have a ticket to go home. And Malaysia's lockdown is supposed to end, okay, supposed to end next Tuesday. So I honestly don't think it will open up next Tuesday. I think they will extend it, but they might open up some industries next week, but it'll still be a movement control. They won't allow a lot of people to move around. Shops are going to still be closed and all, but I think they're going to extend it. But yeah, who knows? From today until Sunday, a lot of things can change because we are expecting the government in Malaysia to give an announcement anytime now. Like today's Wednesday, it's 1 more week until Malaysia decides whether they're going to they're going to end or extend the lockdown or MCO. So we'll see. Serena, you'll have to spend 14 days in the quarantine center. Yes. Wing Hey, yes, I'm thinking of going back Hong Kong too, since I'm stuck in Singapore alone. Yeah, go back. I mean, can you imagine? Hong Kong has now opened up, but they're still doing quarantine. You know what I mean? Are they still doing, I think they're still doing quarantining. So this quarantine thing, it's going to be for months. It's going to go on for months until they're completely satisfied. It might even go until like September, October, It may not be 14 days then, but, they'll still be quarantining you, so you can't avoid it. And you might as well like rip off the plaster now and then feel the pain for 2 weeks and then that's it. I'm really praying, okay, dudes, let's do the power of many people. Pray that I get a 5-star hotel. That my quarantine experience will not be like 1-star hotel with dirty bed sheets. Oh my god, I'm hoping so badly that the quarantine is going to be like in Hilton. Kat is going to be quarantined in Hilton. Okay, thank you, Winnie. Come on, people. The power of mass prayer. Thank you anyway. Evan saying, my friend quarantine experience is pleasant, just that the food is so. 3 meals a day, no Grab food, but Grab delivery for items like fruits are allowed. Oh, that's good to know. All right, that's good to know, because I was thinking like if I wanted fruits or something a little bit healthier than 3 meals a day kind of quarantine food, how? Because I can't be eating rice for 3. Well, I can't eat rice for 3 meals. It's just that I don't think the vegetables are going to be good enough for, So yeah, I was wondering whether they will allow you to get some healthier stuff. So it's good to know that you can actually get Grab food. I'm definitely bringing my camera. I don't have my vlogging camera, but I'll have my normal camera like this, my what is this, webcam and all. So I'll do my live streams, Aaron. I'll continue to do my live streams. The only caveat is the internet might be awful. So we'll see how it goes, yeah. Winnie saying, give me soy sauce and I can eat rice for weeks. Yeah, me too, man. Me too, girl. So anyway, today I just wanted to, catch up with you all. It's been X number of days since our various different time starting of lockdowns. How are y'all doing? Like when I started this live stream, do you know this is my 10th or 11th live stream? And there are 2 live streams a week. So we've been doing it for almost 4 weeks of live streams. So that's a month. And yeah, how are y'all doing? How are you doing, Katie? How are you doing, Winnie, Aaron, Evan, Serena, Lyra? How? Tell me now, Jessie, everybody. How is your stay home, shelter in place, MCO, CB, whatever name they want to call it, lockdown, I don't know, staying alive, surviving. Mixed feelings. Yeah, I agree. Katie's doing great, working from home and via Zoom. Oh, Serena, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the live streams. I look forward to them, I look forward to just talking to myself at the camera. I'm just kidding. Talking to you guys. Zoom. I heard Zoom is having a lot of issues with the security. Did you when you're doing Zoom, Katie, did you see any intruders coming into your conference halfway and showing some getting takeaway outside is the happiest thing. It's not my grocery shopping. I've been keeping busy by cooking. That's the thing. I've been, thinking of things to cook and because my husband is away and he's not eating. Obviously, I don't think if I'm doing this virtual cooking with him, so I'll WhatsApp, FaceTime him, and then before dinner, and we'll just cook together. So I'll tell him, okay, put garlic, put ginger, put onion, okay, add a bit of soy sauce, and he'll be like, so we're doing a virtual cooking session. At least I know he's eating something that is home cooked. Otherwise, he'll just be eating Maggi mee or noodles or instant noodles, or he'll take away Grab food too often and every day. So at least now he's cooking, so he's learned to cook, fried rice, clay pot chicken rice. He's learned to fry kangkong belacan. Because I'm cooking it and making him cook the same thing. So it was so that's interesting. Weenie saying my company banned Zoom. Katie saying my employer is basically forcing us to use Zoom. I think maybe the Zoom that is paid, like that's not the free Zoom version, could probably be safer. I'm not sure. I'm not using Zoom. I've never used Zoom. I did think about using Zoom for one of our chats so that I can see all of you. But after I set it up, that's when all the problems about Zoom started to pop out. Like, oh, intruders into Zoom. So I was like, okay, maybe not. Winnie, oh, you're closer to getting you mama's cooking. No way. I'm like this far. I'm like eating it like, but it's all right. I think so, Katie. Yeah. So, Katie, you have the licensed Zoom. I think so. It has to be because I think the free version is the one where anybody can just take your meeting ID. Probably they hack the meeting IDs and they just enter the meeting. Whereas when it's private, or not so private, like it's licensed, I think it's a little bit more secure. I made siu yok, Let me show you the picture. Can't believe I made siu yok. Obviously, I showed like the side that's really looking good. But honestly, I'm really proud of myself. Let me show you guys. I can't believe it. I made roast pork. Like, are you kidding me? But of course, only this side is really yummy. This side is not so yummy. Not to say it's not so yummy. The skin is not yummy. The skin is not crispy enough, and that's because I didn't poke enough holes in it. But now I know this trick. You got to be patient. You got to stab the skin so that when you fry it, it will be not fry it. So when you cook it and you grill it in the oven and all, that part will be super crispy. Like, wow. Okay, so that was the thing that I didn't know. Overseas it's called crackling, right? Not easy to make, actually, a lot of work. Now I know why shops charge an arm and a leg for it, because it takes so much time to make. Preparation is the day before. So you gotta prep the meat, you gotta clean the meat, you gotta poke the holes, you gotta, do everything and marinate it overnight. So that is like a day already. So you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna make suyo this morning. You can't do it. You do it the day before. So it's about preparation. Anyway, it's fun. So what have I? So I was saying that I'm getting bored. Like I'm really getting bored. But there was this what was that word? Stop. Let me see. Yes, the other day, I'll tell you guys something really interesting. The other day I was watching somebody's YouTube. Okay. I don't know if any of you have heard this term before, but it's called the Stockdale Paradox. Let me write it in the comment section. Oh, we'll talk about what I bought later. So you can see the chat, the live chat, and there's this thing that I typed, the Stockdale Paradox. This is something that I learned maybe about 2 days ago. I was watching some YouTube. It's about, so this YouTube video is, it was talking about how to manage working from home. And so the interviewer was asking this professor about working from home. And this professor, he is organizational behavior, like human behavior professor. So he was explaining about working from home, and this is like the new normal and how, different people will handle it differently. So it was very interesting that, one of the questions the interview will ask is how to manage your expectations if the lockdown gets extended, because like in Singapore, we were supposed to end, right? But then suddenly a couple of days ago, the news said, okay, we're going on to June. So he said that there's this thing called the Stockdale Paradox, where people who are overly positive will be, when they set an expectation, they will get demoralized very quickly when it doesn't happen. And there's also the other extreme, that if you are extremely negative, you will also be very demoralized with the outcome. So people who take the middle ground, the ones that says, it's not normal, it's not usual, and so, we'll take it one day at a time. These are the people that will survive and, flourish in this kind of situation. So he was really advising us to, take it a day at a time. And I found that very interesting, because even though I tell myself that I think it will extend, but deep down inside, I think I am the overly positive and overly optimistic, because I feel like, okay, it's gonna end. So after I heard that the news is like, oh no, it's gonna extend to 1st of June, I really felt a sense of, man. So I am that side, the first side that he's talking about. So after hearing that, Stockdale Paradox, like how you need to be in the middle ground, this kind of situation, you have to be in the middle ground. Take it a day at a time. Don't be so, forward looking right now. Don't be like, okay, I'm going to plan, October, we're going to go USA, because that is this extreme where you're overly optimistic that things would turn out better. But I think it's where we are today and how things change really a day at a time. Be like the government, they're really taking it a day at a time. That's why you don't see a lot of announcements. They're just getting, okay, this is the number, but we're all waiting for the information, right? So I found that to be eye-opening, because I guess we're always looking at, that end date, come on, it's gonna end, but when the bad news happens, so if you're in the overly negative side, you're like, yeah, whatever. So when it extends, you just feel even more bitter about it. You know what I mean? I suspect that's what he meant by, if you are already overly negative, that let's say 1st of May it's gonna end, and then it gets extended another 30 days, then you become even more bitter and even more like depressed that it's 30 more days. Yeah, I told you it's gonna be 30 more days stuff. Don't even bother. So you dig yourself deeper and deeper into that hole. So whereas for the overly positive ones, you just demoralize and then you bring yourself up again. So it's a real roller coaster for the overly optimistic people. So I feel like, though I'm trying to be keeping myself busy, yeah, take it a day at a time. And another thing in this interview I found very interesting is that he even said that when we are working, whether it's on Zoom or on, the pace that we're working at, he even said that, this is the time that is very different, that we need to find a new normal to work. So it might be even a possibility that you are not at your full productive capacity. So you shouldn't be taking it so hard on yourself. Because for me, I like to do things very quickly. Like the boss gives me something, I'll churn it out. But I will get it done so that I know that I'm done. But now, because I'm done so quickly, and you're not in an office, find more work, or you can, do something or have a chat with your colleague, or, go and chat with your boss, or, just do something that requires people around you, that you don't feel like, I finished my work already, So for me, it's like when I finish my work so fast, then I stop and I'm like, okay, what do I do now? What do I do now? So in this interview, he said that keep busy, but now maybe you want to take a few steps back and pace yourself, make yourself feel almost, not to say lazy, but you won't be as productive, and you have to accept it. And if the work can, if you can stretch the work a little bit, take your time, don't rush it. So I found that very interesting as well, because for me, it's like if I finish my work really fast, then I will be, doing other things. Whether I'll go and talk to my boss, I will go and talk to another colleague. I like to be just like doing something, and then when it's 5:30, I'm like, yes, I'm done. So I feel like the whole day is very productive. I've done a lot of things. I have a chat on this. I've make sure I've checked this. I set my day. So I feel like I'm that kind of person. Though there are lazy days. Okay, there are lazy days that just sitting just there, like, but there are days that I just feel like I could be more. I am very productive, but ever since I started to work at home, I feel like I've done my work, but I haven't been able to do other things. I haven't been able to talk to this person to check on another thing. I haven't talked to this person, so I feel really like a lot of weight on my shoulder. So I've been trying to cook, but it just doesn't feel as satisfying. So it's very interesting that you're bored, but you're keeping busy. It's also this, you need to find this middle ground. Anyway, I've been just talking, but I don't know. What do you guys think? This was very interesting for me. This it was an interview for Singaporeans. That it's like Jesse, you're saying, it's a bit of a mental game. How long do you last? But it's interesting to think that you have to now take it a day at a time, because if you put like a goalpost for that end date or something to change, you'll be extremely disappointed if it doesn't. And it's a very difficult thing to say for people who are optimistic. Like, I feel like I tell myself I'm optimistic, so I always look forward. I always say that, well, don't worry about it, when this happens, we'll all be okay. So I always have to set like this goalpost later on so that I have something to look forward to, which is why I feel very demoralized, and I feel like I'm really tired if I reach that goalpost and it doesn't materialize. And that's for me, that's personal. But I'm not a person that lives one day at a time. So that's a learning curve for me personally. It's yeah, it's really challenging because yeah, if we joke about, oh no, what day is it? Oh, it's Thursday. Oh no, in a way you feel like you're living a day at a time. But for me personally, in the back of my head, I have this, subconscious goalpost that says that, okay, in 2 weeks it's gonna be done. So I am, full force for 2 weeks. And then when that 2 weeks ends, I'm like, dude, come on, another 4 weeks. And it really eats at you. It just goes like, okay, breathe. So that's what happened to me. When I heard that the June date was going, and the date was going to extend to June, even though I was like, okay, don't worry about it, don't worry, okay, handle it, let's cook, something. But at night, I just sat there, I was thinking like, oh my God, 6 weeks more. It's just like a totally from telling myself one more week, and suddenly I hear, what shit, 6 weeks. I had a moment. I didn't cry, but I was just like, whoa, 6 weeks. It's like you just feel this weight, But I woke up feeling better. It's just that, it was really interesting that this interview tells you, take it a day at a time. You hear the news or you hear at Easter, that kind of thing. You take it with just say, I'll wait until tomorrow. So don't put so much weight on that information anymore. Not forever, right? Not forever, but current climate, maybe it's just a day at a time kind of year that we pace ourselves. And unlike other years where we are always planning ahead and we're always planning, okay, next year we're going to go 4 countries. For me, like last year I planned, I'm going to go Turkey this year. I think even one of my Instagram posts, I said, I'm going to go Turkey, I'm going to go Melbourne, I'm going to go Japan, I'm going to go Korea. Nothing materialized. Nothing. In fact, I'm losing money because I can't get my flights back. And just that thought and that burden is tremendous. So it's like, oh, I couldn't go Turkey. Oh my gosh, I can't go to Japan. Oh my God, this work is going to be done. So I can go to. But that's how we are, as human beings. All these years, we've been just forever planning and setting a goalpost forward. So this year, 2020, it's like telling us, dudes, everybody, just put your foot on the brakes, chill, have a glass of wine, take it a day at a time, and breathe. And trying to really, and it's just crazy. And I gave this other advice to another person that joined. I can't remember who was it. Joined the live stream, and she said that it's taking a toll on her. That was about 2 weeks ago. If you can't handle the news, if it's making you feel down and depressed, and you're hearing deaths, and you're hearing increase in numbers, and just doom and gloom, and just always the worse it is, the more drama it is, the better they will get the views. So if you're not a kind of salt, then don't watch it. Just take a break, just take a step back, and just have that glass of wine, just read a book, watch something else. So I do that, I generally do that. But this other YouTube video that I watched, I found that even more enlightening. So anyway, I hope that helped you, because I'm sharing it, and I don't know whether some of you go through this as well, where you are pushing forward a little bit more than you usually would. If this is so feel it as well, and especially for women. So Evan, I'm sorry. But for us, we are always the cheerleaders. I feel like women are naturally born cheerleaders. We are always the solution for a problem. So situation, we're doing it for ourselves. So we're trying, okay, this doesn't happen. Okay, we're gonna do this. So we're always trying to figure out how to make something better. And I feel like that's an innate nature in women. Women is this multitasking nature that we can do many things at the time. That we just need to do and fix. So I feel like this is also a situation that we're trying to fix, but maybe inside our brains as well. So we try to hype ourselves up. Come on, It's gonna end. It's gonna finish. There's us down. I mean, that's, I hope, I don't know. Hi, Celine. Hi. Hang tight. Yeah, we're going nowhere. At least until June. Girl, I think, you know what? I think it's gonna be even longer. The end, to be the negative one. So, you know what? I think from today onwards, I'm gonna do like what that it hold a lot of weight on that information. I'm just gonna say, you know what? It's a good goal to have, and it's it's interesting, but I'm gonna be really noted. The kind of when you send emails like noted. Not really noted, it's like, yeah, kinda like at the back of my head. Yeah, okay, cool. We'll just take it a day at a time. So don't think about that date anymore. So if you somewhere in June, oh, okay, cheers. Yeah, all right. Yeah, so Winnie, same thing, right? Next week, when did they say they'll open? Next week, kind of. Okay, I'm still having my pizza. White wine, yay! Okay, my wine's almost I'm gonna finish this one first. This is from last. It's not very good. I actually used it to marinate my beef last week. So this week I've got this one that somebody gave me, Messengers Rouge Chinon. It says here, read French. Can somebody read French? Katie, I think you can read French, right? Somebody can read French. I don't know, okay? But this is it's a French. Actually smells good. Let's let it. So yeah, how about you all? What are you all doing to keep busy? And you're bored? I'm sure you're keeping busy. Let me know how you keep. When I posted that I bought something from Hermes, I actually bought a lipstick because they have been out of stock for so long. And this person who is typing on the chat told me that they came back in stock. So I went online. I was like, oh, okay. I need it. So I decided to get it. However, since I'm going back to KL and the deliveries from Hermes has been delayed to mid of May, I won't get my lipsticks until I actually arrive back in Singapore. So they'll probably be around June, July. It's okay. It's fine. I was this close to buying another pair of Oran sandals, but I decided, nah, I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. I know, Katie, I'll miss the delivery, but it's okay. Who knows, it might be delayed again. Maybe the delivery didn't expect the Singapore CB or circuit breaker to extend. So they might actually send out another email later and say that it's further delayed. It's a big possibility, actually. Because I got the email that said that it will be delayed until from or something. So what about it? I feel the reviews are 50-50. Some people say it's, I'm gonna say it's okay, means I feel like they're definitely better quality ones, especially for the price that you're paying. But the color is phenomenal. So I think lipstick cannot be just judged as it's terrible. So it has to have if you wear it in terms of, it's not like, oh my gosh, the most amazing lipstick, oh my god, it feels good, like my Chantecaille lipstick. I feel, wow, that feels amazing. It means my lips really hydrated and kind of stuff. But for this Hermes lipstick, I'm just gonna say it's an okay lipstick. But the color, wow, they get the color so right. Really, the color. I mean, like I bought that red Hermes H1, which is like deep, vampy red. My god, it looks good. Like the undertone in the lipstick is really amazing. And that the red lipstick that I wore a couple of times, which honestly is the kind of lipstick that I won't wear. Like I would buy, but I was really surprised that the one that I got from Hermes, I liked how it flattered my skin tone. I don't know. It just there's something about the undertone in the lipstick that works. And I don't know how to explain it. So from a color perspective, amazing. But from a quality perspective, questionable. Like, I'm sure there are other better quality. You feel like, oh, this is matte lipstick. But no, the color. You can't get that kind of color anywhere else. People are like, oh, it's kind of same. No. The undertone, like all of us have a certain undertone in our skin that it's just a slight little bit more yellow, a little bit more green, a little bit more blue. This pinch of color makes all the difference. Okay, so anyway, that's my spill on the color. Yeah, the color is the bomb. My goodness, I would have never thought that I would wear that red, like bright red lipstick. When I first wore it, I was like, oh, but then I wore it again. I was like, it's like, huh, I actually can pull it off. But when I wear others, this is my first time wearing something so bright, and I thought it looked really nice. Another brand that has really good undertone in their lipsticks is Lisa Eldridge. She's not like a makeup brand, but she's a makeup artist. And all her lipsticks that I have purchased from her so far, she gets the undertones really right. So yeah, let's not talk about lipsticks. I can go on and on about lipsticks. I love lipsticks. Oh no. Is there an issue with the video? It keeps freezing. Rachel is saying it keeps freezing. Internet has in Singapore right now because I think I don't know, StarHub had. Oh really? Oh no. Ah, what a nightmare. Okay. I'm gonna try this. I see. Okay, thank you for letting me know. No wonder. Because I was talking, and you guys are like in and out, in and out. All right. I think last week I used my phone to connect to the Wi-Fi. So just give me a second and I'm gonna. No, I can't. I'm using the mic today. Sucks. So maybe we'll just do a short live stream today. The internet has been really bad. Like Singapore's StarHub had a huge issue last Wednesday, and it was so bad. Yeah. StarHub, yeah, on the StarHub is so bad. They had a major breakdown, so I apologize. Technical issues, not my fault. So that are the things about live streams. Oh my gosh. I mean, hey, definitely I signed up for the live stream. Give me my money back, man. 20%, like $10 or something. I don't care. One full day of no internet. StarHub, give me my $10. My package is like really low, okay? It's like, like it's like a free dinner, okay? Free dinner. 20%. I was like, 20% times don't know how much of my internet bill, like a month, like $50. Are you kidding me? 20%? Okay, give it to me. Anyway, when I start my quarantine this Sunday, oh my gosh, that means there's no live stream this Sunday. I need to tell people there's no live stream this Sunday, or I will do the live stream in the evening in my quarantine room. Maybe we'll do that. I fly into KL at 9:30. So by the time I reach KL, it'll be 10 a.m. So by the time we go through the health screening, etc., line up like quarantinis, and by the time they bring us to the hotel, I think it's gonna be in the afternoon. So once I check in and all of that, I think maybe we'll do an evening live stream on Sunday. It's not that I have anything to do in my tiny room, so it might be interesting for you all. What do you think? It's just a different change on Wednesday, because usually I like to do Sunday morning live streams, but this Sunday is a little unique. Hi, Rio. Hi. I'm having pizza. Eaten 2 pieces. So when it's Sunday, I know. Thank you, JJ. I'm excited for it. I think I think I am, but to a certain extent, I think I'm a bit claustrophobic. I don't like confined spaces. I don't have a fear of it, but I don't like it. So it was very funny because I realized this when a friend of mine asked me to go to Vietnam. And in Vietnam during the war, they have that tunnels. If any of you have been it's in a tourist thing that you can actually crawl into the tunnels and all of that and try it out, and you can see how those people, how they built like a underground maze of really small like tunnels for winning the war or something. I don't know, but anyway, so you can actually go to those tunnels and you can go and try it out, and you really feel like what these people. For some reason, it really freaked me out, like, because can you imagine the tunnel is like probably my size, and you can only crawl forward. You can't go backwards. You can only go forward, and it's all pitch black. And basically, she told me that in front of her, crawl faster than her, you feel nothing. So you basically have to crawl forward, and it's like you're touching the butt of the person in front of you. Like you're like, okay, crawl to the left, crawl to the right. And it's like I don't know how many meters you have to crawl. So you go down. It's one of the most scariest experiences that she had, but it's also one of the most humbling, because she said that, she said that she, going through it, she was so scared, but it made her realize of how these Vietnamese people, what they did in that time to survive. So she said that it was such a humbling tourist attraction. And she said that these tunnels, even though they are the original tunnels, but they have been expanded. They have eyes. So can you imagine if you're a little bit bigger, or you're like you're broader in the shoulders, there's no way you could go in. It has a certain size only you could go in. And she said that, can you imagine they had to expand the tunnels, and in those days it was even smaller. So anyway, when she told me about this story, I for some reason I told her I don't think I could ever do it. I can't. Like, even her telling you, my heart just constrict, because I cannot imagine not being able to. I don't know. It just constricts my heart. I think I have this phobia. So coming back to my room, and I think in my mind, like, being confined in this quarantine, even though it's a hotel room or it could be a quarantine center, I have this mental image in my head that I'm gonna be stuck in this place. So I have this slight claustrophobic feeling, like, can I do it? Like, can I do it? Because I need space. I don't need like a lot of space, but I need the ability that I can open the window and I can, get out. So I'm starting to realize that I think I have a slight not major, but I think I have a slight claustrophobic. I'm slightly claustrophobic. Like, I think so. I feel it. Like I feel like when you claustrophobia, like my heart just a little bit, like just feels like, oh my god, I cannot explain it. It's not like I've been in the tunnel. Oh my gosh, Evan, that would be amazing. If they allow me to open the balcony window, I think that would make a bit of a difference. I feel like it will, like, because I'm going through the thoughts in my head, right, of how the hotel room is going to be like. So, like, oh my gosh, I can't open the window. I'm going to be stuck in the aircon. I have this thoughts like, oh my gosh, it's going to be a hotel aircon for 2 weeks and the small bed. Can I move the bed? Do I have a bit of space to stretch? It's like I'm just, I'm confined in these 4 walls. So, anyway, I know people, first world problems. Okay, I know there are worse things out there, but this fear and this anxiety is real. So it's hard to explain. It feels like I'm so like, oh my god, a hotel room. Oh, can I get my grapefruits? It's not like that actually. It's just a little bit of things that I feel I have a very it's like a weird fear. I can't put my finger on it. So anxiety is a strange thing, So good thing, right? Good thing for technology. So anyway, after this live stream today, I'm gonna go out to buy a few things. So apparently, another friend of mine who has been through this quarantine or is going through it, she said that she was unlucky. She had to get a room change, but she's unlucky because when she went into the hotel, she said it was dirty. Another fear that I have is dirty toilets. So, so I'm gonna buy like Dettol tonight. I'm gonna buy like some scrubs and all that. So just a little bit. I'm not gonna go all crazy. Just like maybe one sponge, some cloth, some sprays and all, just to make sure that at least, because I'm gonna be in that room for 2 weeks, right? I have to at least be comfortable. If I go on a holiday, I'm not too bothered about it. Just wipe it down a little bit. But because I'm going to be living in this situation for 2 weeks, I think I need to make it a little bit more livable, especially what if like you can't choose, right? So if I do that for 2 weeks, I think for my own mental state, at least me spraying some Clorox on it will make me feel better. And I think that's worth buying. So I'm going to buy a little bit of the stuff. That all. Thank you, Katie. Unless I'm not like, I really hope I get a decent. I don't expect it to be 5 stars, but at least decent with a space to move around. I think I will feel a little better. Some people are not concerned, but this is a very strange fear and strange anxiety level that I built maybe in the past couple of years, where I just don't like being confined. I just don't like being stuck in a small space. It's interesting. I'm getting messages. Okay. Yes. So JJ, buy Dettol spray in a smelly room or smoking room. Yeah. So I'm gonna admit, 15 years ago I used to be a smoker. But I know what you mean, because I don't like the smell of smoking as well. So it's like so weird, right? Which is probably why I quit very easily. It's like, okay, no, we're not doing this anymore. This is ridiculous. This is making me stink. Katie, are you gonna pray for me, girl? If I get the penthouse 5 star, I'm gonna tell my husband, come, staycation. Stephanie is saying, think positive, it will be okay. It's normal to feel anxiety. I cannot do Ferris wheels. What is Ferris? Evan, you're so cute. So maybe just prank call the other units of the hotel to pass time. We'll do like the Simpsons Bart. He'll always prank call the bar. Hi, cannot spell it. It's who and who and who and who. I'm not so good, but yeah. Funny fact, JJ. Funny fact, yeah, Bart. Funny fact, JJ. You're saying your nose is as sensitive. I have a very, very non-sensitive nose. Like people will tell me, okay, for example, like the Chinese, the stinky tofu. If let's say you're going to like Taiwan's market, my husband would be like, whoosh, chow tofu, chow tofu. Chow tofu means smelly tofu. It's probably like miles away, like maybe 100 meters away, and I will be right here, like right here. He's like, can't you smell it? Where? Where? It's right there. I have to go like really close. I'm like, oh yeah, it smells good, huh? It smells good. I have really bad sense of smell for certain things, but there are certain things that I'm really sensitive to. Obviously, like rubbish and toilets, like the smelly stuff, like rubbish and toilets. Yeah, ew, I can't. Like that bugs me. And perfume, but in terms of everyday smells, I swear my nose doesn't work. Like people will smell the roses, I'll be like, I can kind of smell it. I think the rose smells. Really funny because they were like, can't you smell it? I kind of pick it up. But like that all, I don't know. Like my nose, like I guess they are saying like your senses are not in tune. So my senses are really in tune to rubbish, toilet, certain like all perfumes I can't. But in terms of like everyday smells, not really. Like people smoking, I can kind of pick it up, but some people can really pick it up. You know what I mean? Yeah. I pick up the nasties. I'm like, oh. So but the good things my nose don't want to smell. All the bad things like, oh no. Experiences, but no. Smell toilet, smell rubbish. It's like my nose is for warning only. That's it. Warning, rubbish there. Warning, toilet there. That's it. But everything else, it doesn't work. Okay, maybe that's a function. Which are two very important things, okay? Rubbish and toilet roll is very important because you don't want to be walking near rubbish bin. And you want to make sure that toilet don't go. It's very smelly. I'm telling you, cannot. But for sure, I will do a few videos, live streaming. How many live streams? I think there will be at least 2, maybe 3 live streams. We'll do some IG live streams just to keep myself busy and keep myself a bit of company. You guys can chat with me. Maybe my morning routine will be IG live streams from the hotel room. I don't know. It's gonna be a bit boring. Like 2 weeks of just the same, and not even the same. It's gonna be like, I hope by 2 weeks I'm not like, I'm dying, people. I'm dying. Vegemite. Oh, Vegemite. Oh yeah, we could do that. We could do that soon. That's a great idea. Show my breakfast. Since I have 3 meals a day from the hotel, it will be interesting. You're enjoying beer after a whole day from work. Cheers. I'm having wine. I have no idea what wine, but yeah, wine. Who's Mel Gibson? I didn't see Mel Gibson. JJL says, pack your exercise gear and equipment. Other kind. Yeah, I will pack. Like, I don't think I can pack a lot. I'll just me. So I'm not gonna carry like my weights and all that. That's a bit ridiculous. But yeah, I'm gonna carry like my band and my ball and maybe my yoga mat because I do need to continue doing my stretches. It's like my leg is gonna be a forever thing until the day, minute a day or half an hour a day. I need to do a little bit for it just to, I don't know, keep the leg working. So it's a forever thing. So yeah, definitely need to bring my little exercise band for my knee exercises. Even if I'm not gonna be jumping around in the hotel room, but at least I have a few pieces of equipment to strengthen my knee. Otherwise, I'm gonna be limping when this is over. Mel Gibson, get off my page. I don't know, people. Can you get him? What's my face? Oh, I think he is, huh? Let's see. I'm gonna put you on a timeout, dude. Mel Gibson has been timed out. Thank you, Clara. Thank you, girl. Dudes, you know, I get strange people. Live streams are challenging. I know, Winnie. Even YouTube was timing you out. No, not timing you out, but like oh, no worries, Clara. Hi, Clara's here. Oh my gosh. Story of the Chinese husband waiting outside the hostel because his nurse wife is quarantined. Then so romantic. I tell my husband, go away. Go away. Get out here. You clean my house. I wouldn't want my husband to be anywhere near the hotel, actually, because you never know, right? People could really be sick. I was kind of hoping that there was a way around this quarantine, like maybe they'll do a swab test or something at the airport, and then maybe you just have to wait the whole day at the airport to get your results, and then they'll let you home quarantine. But nah, it's okay. It will be a very interesting experience. When I look back at this day 20 years from now, I'll say that, did you know 20 years ago I was quarantined in the hotel for 14 days? Right? It'll make a good story. Bye, Katie. We'll see you soon, babe. Take care. Take care. I can't wait. 20 years from now, we'll all be talking about this. Did you remember when we could not go out? All we had was food delivery. It's terrible. And in those days, the live stream's quality was terrible. It was terrible. It was nothing like today. And 20 years ago, there was this thing called YouTube. It's kind of like this thing that we see nowadays. It was really poor quality. Done at home. People talking to each other. It was bad, but we survived it. Seriously, really, I'm gonna download all these videos, and then when videos can't be read the way it was, maybe next time it'll be like 3D live stream. You'll see me in your own living room, kind of thing. But that's 20 years from now. But now it's still this kind of 2D live stream kind of thing. Yeah, 3D. Yeah. And when I used to have disc and the big floppy disk, and then now the floppy disk, and then now USB, and then now it's all data and all that. So in 20 years, we won't be watching this kind of videos anymore. It's like teeth coming out from you. I don't know. But yes, we'll be able to talk about this 20 years from now. Hope I still remember it, but I don't think I can still remember 20 years ago. Can I remember 20 years ago? I sort of can remember 20 years ago. I definitely can remember 20 years ago. There's this really funny thing that a friend of my friend she's living in Australia now. So she told me her son, because she's my best friend from school, like from we were like friends since 12 years old. So I still keep in touch with her, and she's like she's my partner in crime. And she's got her son there, and she was telling me that the son asked her son is how old? Her son is like 5 or 6 years old. Her son asked her, "Was Auntie Kat your best friend in school?" And she asked, "Yes, Auntie Kat was my best friend in school." It's like, "Did you and Auntie Kat do a lot of things together?" And then she replied to her son very innocently, "Oh yes, Auntie Kat and I, we were in the Girl Scout, and we always did a lot of charity work. We cut grass, we baked cookies, we did a lot of things, we washed cars, and we went around, it was really hard work to do things for the Girl Scout, and we learned a lot of things." And then when she told me, she told that to her son. I said, "You lied." It was no way or form sounded like that. It seemed like that on the surface. You liar. You lying woman. We bake cookies? Sure, I'm sure. It's funny, okay, because I was a Girl Scout, but oh my God. You don't want to know what we did. So yeah, 20 years ago, I can kind of remember. So 20 years from now, when we talk about this, kind of seems a little mundane, but yeah, if it was a little bit more exciting, I don't know. So I guess for me personally, quarantine would be exciting. Quarantine. Katie's saying Chanel in 20 years we got Chanel. We need we can communicate with our minds. It's interesting. But yeah, Clara, some of you just came in a little bit later. So anyway, just for those that came in a little bit later, apparently the internet is not doing so well today. It's a bit jerky and all. So yeah, I apologize for that. StarHub is being a real not so good lately, huh? Internet in Singapore is just disgraceful. But yeah, for those that just came in, just joined us, I'm going home. I'm really excited. I've already started to take the things that I want to pack and bring home. And excuse me, this wine is giving me hiccups. Why? I think it's red wine. Anyway, this I've already started to pack, and I'm also thinking of what are the things that I need to bring along for 2 weeks to keep me sane. So I'm even thinking about I should bring my makeup. I should bring, which bag I want to bring back, things like that. Because, I have my essential stuff, which is things like, bring your bed sheet. I'm going to bring a bit of Dettol. I'm going to bring some wipes. I'm going to bring a towel. What else? Some detergent, because I'm not sure if I can do laundry. Those are like the essential stuff. Definitely bring mask and bring slippers and all that. But, there are these other non-essential stuff that I want to bring along. Bring something for mom. Yeah, I'm bringing something for mom. The pair of earrings that I bought the Mel in Melbourne earrings that I bought for her. So I'm gonna bring that along. So because I didn't think that I'll be able to give it to her until June, until the end of this whole thing. So now that I can go back, I can bring it for her, and I think it will. I think I should be out of quarantine by Mother's Day, hopefully. So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, what do you think I should bring along? Maybe give me some ideas. What do you think I should bring along? I've only got a few things on my mind so far, like all the cleaning equipment, of course, bed sheets, towels, and then I'm thinking of bringing, of course, my skincare, my reefer, my makeup, all my filming equipment, of course, clothes. But I don't know. Am I missing something else? Ooh, if you guys can give me some ideas. I'm thinking of bringing a couple of bags to look at. And of course, all the usuals. Yeah, bring a game or a puzzle. That's a good idea. Mask. Yep. Oh, I swear, I am going to bring. You know what? I have a Kindle, Clara, but before I came back to Singapore, I left it in Malaysia, so it's actually at home, which is why I don't have my Kindle with me. But Rio asked me, what did you ask me just now? I saw something. When can I come back to Singapore, was it? Yeah, I'll bring my reefer. I don't know when I can get back into Singapore. It really depends on if Singapore opens up. But at least if I go back to KL, I'll be with family. So yeah, my live chat equipment, yep, I'm bringing that. Roller blades. I'll bring some balls. My tote, yeah, I'll bring my tote. JJ said, don't bring your designer bags just in case they get damaged. That's a good point, actually. I think I'll just bring my multi-pochette because it's small enough, right? And it's like pochettes and all. Yeah, I think I'll bring that back as my bag. I'm definitely not bringing my Chanel Urban Spirit backpack because that's lambskin. If they dump it like on the conveyor belt, I can't be wiping my alcohol wipes on that lambskin. Oh my God, no way, no way. Yes, I'm bringing my lipstick, definitely. I'm bringing makeup for sure. Magazines and books, huh? Yeah, I think I'll bring one book, 2 books maybe. Definitely, yeah. I love, yep. I love all the recommendations. Yeah, I think I'll bring I have a couple of books here that, I think I will. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I won't bring my lambskin bags. So I'll miss them very much. Definitely bringing my live stream equipment. No Hermes, no. Buy a Vogue magazine, yeah. I don't have a book tote, babe. No. Oh my God. Real, I would definitely want to bring Bougie Yotsuba milk, but it has been sold out. Clara's asking me whether I have Netflix. I actually don't have Netflix. I have Netflix here in Singapore because it's not my account. It's my housemate's account, so we watch it. But I'm not a big TV person. I am a big YouTube person. I get all my news, I get all my information on YouTube. I am going to try Audible. Yeah, Evan, I'm going to try Audible. I've heard good things about it, and yeah, I think I will. They will sign up. I think they're having free books now, and even on Amazon, apparently they're having free Audible books right now, but children's books. So we'll see. That's a good idea. I'm going to get some lollies after this, and I need to buy 2-in-1 coffee. That is very important. 14 days. Milo, coffee. I don't know, snacks, Kit Kat, chocolate. I'll probably have like a few pieces of clothing, but my whole bag is full of food and snacks and cleaning equipment. I'm going to write all this down. So later when this live stream goes up, I'm going to scroll back through all your comments and I am going to like put it into my notepad. Gyoza, are you going to cook it for me, babe? I'm going to call it ding dong, room service. Can you please fry my gyozas? Oh, Annie, good one. Medication. Yeah, I should buy a bit of medication. That's good. That's true. Mm, like pills. That's a good idea. Yeah. And I forgot. I normally when I go holiday, I will buy some. I mean, sorry, I'll bring along some like some diarrhea medicine, constipation, fever, cough. I should buy a little bit. That's a good idea. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, neck pillow. Medicine for stomach. I should buy some Eno, right? Oh my gosh, I should. Yeah, thank you. Yes, you are right. Because I think that 3 meals a day is all carb, 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 which I personally don't mind. I am a carb person, as you can see. But yeah, lozenges, definitely. Sleeping tablets. That's true, huh? I can get some, what is it called? Melatonin. Yeah, I should buy a bottle of that. Slippers. Oh, those hotel slippers. I have a pair. I like to take hotel slippers. So yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna bring a pair of that along. That's good. Yes. Thank you. See? You see? I would have never thought of that. Okay. Good. Headphones. Yeah, I've got my headphones. Ah, I don't think my 30 kilos is gonna be enough. But I'm planning, definitely planning to sleep, to bring along like a bottle of wine, because I don't know. I think, I'll just bring one. If they confiscate it, then, I won't feel so bad. But I don't think they will, because I actually called up the embassy. I said, can I choose my hotel? It's like, cik, ini tak boleh choose lah. Ini dia officer ini bagi punya dia selection daripada officer tadi. So tak boleh choose. So the officer said, oh, cannot choose. The officer in charge will select. Oh, officer charge select. Tapi bos, kalau saya mau bawa makanan dalam, ada apa-apa restriction lah terhadap makanan? Tak ada restriction. Apa-apa pun boleh bawa. Is there any restrictions for the food? No. There's no restrictions for the food. Yeah. You know what, Katie? You are right. I might bring like a small bottle of champagne, and then I'll bring a bottle of wine. So we'll have two things, right? We'll have a bottle of champagne wine to drink during the live streams and all of that, and then a bottle of champagne so that, because it's Saturday before the end of my quarantine. Yeah. Oh, chocolate. Aaron, my Malayu itu tak boleh guna punya lah. My Malay cannot use lah. My Malay can only be used to maybe take me like, Encik, saya punya rumah itu kat tepi supermarket tu. So you kena belok kiri, setelah itu belok kanan. I can tell like the direction. No, belok means turn. Don't say turn, pusing. Don't say pusing. Don't say spin. Don't tell them to spin. But otherwise, it's a bit half-baked. Talk to me 15 years ago, my Malay was fluent. You won't even tell that it's a Chinese girl talking in Malay. But now, the practice, no practice. Annie's asking, do I have to pay for the hotel, or is there any compensation from the government? No, I don't have to pay for the hotel. It's fully paid by the government. I think the government has worked out with some of the hotels. Each day, the government will be paying the hotel $150, 150 ringgit. It's actually not a lot of money. So which is why probably the food and the rest of the things are mediocre. However, I think the hotels are also taking it better than nothing, because a lot of people are not traveling. So yeah, they are at least getting something. It's like something better than nothing in that situation. Katie, dry squid. Oh, I like that. Cookies. Oh, cookies. Maybe I should weigh myself start of the quarantine. And then at the end of the quarantine, I will weigh myself again. or maybe you guys yourself be like, Kat, you look a little bit round on your face. I think the angle of the camera is a bit, maybe you need to look up. I'm like, no, dudes, my face is round. It's 14 days later. Like that. Not like that. I don't know. Which way is it? How do you make yourself look slimmer? Like that? Was it like that? Oh, I think it's like that. Look down, Kat. Look down. Don't look up. Look up. No, round. Look down. Telling you, I'm really bad at taking photos. So we just take the photos. I don't care whatever angle it is. But yeah, we will continue to work out while we are in the hotel. I think so. This wine is surprisingly not bad. Thank you. Everybody say I have a lot of quota to eat. So cute, y'all. Jessie is still trying to do 1,000 steps a day, girl. How? Up, down, up, down. I don't think I even reached 2,000 steps a day. It's crazy. Ooh. What's that? Food delivery?
Hello.
My housemate's got food delivery. What do you order?
Salmon bento.
Salmon bento. Katie's saying, actually, in Hong Kong quarantine, they allow people to order food deliveries to the hotel and leave the hotel as reception, and someone will bring it up to the hotel for you. Oh, that's amazing. I wish they would do that. Oh my gosh, I hope they would. Maybe from today until Sunday, we've still got 5 days, the government, if they're doing the day at a time situation, maybe on Sunday they will decide to allow food deliveries to the quarantine center. I'll be so happy. So drama, but yeah. Hi, Sandy. Hi. So glad you're here. So anyway, for those that just joined a little bit later, I don't think I'll hang around for too late because I do want to go out shopping. I need to go shopping. Okay, excuse me, it's really important. I need to go shopping. I'm out maybe another 15 minutes. I'm gonna go out to buy a few necessities to pack into my luggage because I'm going home on Sunday. I know I don't have to do it tonight, but I'm the kind of person, if I don't do it, it bugs me. I hate it. I hate not getting things done. So having it on my mind right now, I need to buy a few things. I just like to get it done. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna just go out and get some little bit of stuff, and I love shopping anyway. So it's my only time to get out of this house. I'm getting out of this house. So, get shower shoes. That's interesting. Okay, I will. So yeah, for you guys who just came in, Sunday, if you join me on Sunday's live stream, I usually do it on Sunday mornings at 9 o'clock in Singapore time. But I'm going to bye, Rio. Bye. I won't overpack my suitcase. I won't. I will move it to evening on Sunday instead because I'm actually flying on Sunday morning back to KL, and then I will be moved and transported to a quarantine center. So that's going to be interesting. I will set up my live stream in the hotel room and just show you guys around. First day in the hotel room. So all of you will be viewing the quarantine room first day for me as well. So yeah, we'll do that on Sunday. So just to take note, I'll just set up the usual picture on YouTube. That's gonna be interesting. I know. I can't believe I'm going home. My gosh. 6 weeks, I know, I'm whining like a first world problem, but I've never been away for so long. I've never 16, more than, well, by the time it's over, it's going to be more than a month and a half. So, yeah, I've never been away from home for so long since university, which is a long time for me. Ever since I got married, right? So I should eat. Okay, I'm gonna eat one more piece of pizza, and then we're gonna call it a night. I never knew how yummy oven pizza is. My mom must be so happy. She's all right. She's like, "Are you sure you want to come home? Is the quarantine center okay? Maybe don't come back, you know? What if the quarantine center is no good?" Like mother, like daughter, huh? Mmm. This pizza is so good. NTUC people. Ah, here's another funny thought for you all. Did you know that we're almost halfway through the year? Did you know that? By the time you wake up from this blurry time of the year, it will be July. And half the year is gone. Wow! Hello, 2021. What flavor is this pizza? 4 cheese. It's good. I don't know the brand, but yeah, 4 cheese. 2021, before we know it, it's 2021. But I couldn't believe it. I was like, the other day I was looking, I was like, wait a minute. Did Singapore say June 1st when this will all be over? Like, June? Did he just say June? Wait a minute. Isn't June like halfway through the year? Wait, is it June? No. That's crazy, right? Yeah, and it seems exactly, Aaron, you got it as you typed the words out from my mouth. It seems like I haven't done anything. It's the most unproductive year of my life. The life that I can recall. I don't know how productive I was when I was a kid, but you know what I mean. Because I was like, it's been a long, but it feels like October. It feels like October, but it's only April. It's long, it's crazy, but to hear the Prime Minister of Singapore say, we will extend the circuit breaker until the 1st of June. And I was like, June? Siao, when is June? Wait, did you just say June? Dude, June's like, June's halfway. June's like 4 weeks away. Oh my God, it's June! That's when it hit me. Like, oh my goodness, half the year gone, wiped out. Just COVID, 6 months. It's like, what happened to Happy New Year? Happy New Year! I don't know. Of course, I'm speaking for the Singaporeans again. The people stuck in Singapore, this feeling. But the other countries, I really don't know. Is it May? Might get extended June. But the thought is, we're 5 to 6 months into the year, it's really mind blown. Any bad starts in a decade? Yeah. You know, there's this belief in Chinese that what did they say? You know, you pick beat chair. So when so okay, how do I explain this? So you in the Chinese zodiac, you have like 12 zodiacs, right? Your dog, pig, da 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 da. So every time the year that you are born, so let's say for me, I'm the year of the dog. So every 12 years, the year of the dog repeats. So if this year is the year of the dog and I'm the year of a dog, born of the year of the dog, in that same year, you would think, oh, this is the year of the dog. It must be amazing for the year of the dog. But surprisingly, it's the opposite. The year of the dog, it will clash with the one particular star, like a star of that year. So it's actually, if it's that year of the dog and you are also a year of the dog, it's actually a bad year for you. So they believe that you need to break the cycle of the bad luck and you need to pick chair, means like break the bad luck away, right? Pick chair. Yes, no good. So beat away. So you can do a lot of things, you know, you have to, there are many things that you can do, you know, you must do something to break the bad luck. Because they I can't remember the word. My husband will tell me like 反太岁 or something like that. Basically, you go against the king of one of the stars. So you need to like kind of like appease him. So one of it is to like, you know, you need to, they believe like you go and cut yourself, so you bleed, right? So you injure. So you need to injure yourself so that once you get hurt, you go through the pain and therefore nothing can be worse. It's like you already went through hell so that the rest of the year is good. Okay, so that's what they believe. And so coming back to the comment about this is a bad start of the decade, if you think about it from that kind of perspective, you peak chair, this is the start of the decade. Can you imagine if you apply that logic? So you go through this shitty part, like this is like the worst that it can be for the decade, like just nonsense, you know, people, everything, and that's it. So this is it's like a cleansing. That's right, it's like a cleansing, you know. So people, like I said, there are many things, you know, like I'm born a year of the dog and it's the year of the dog, they say that, oh, you must go and get blood so you can go cut yourself, so that, you know, to the god of that sun or that star will say that, oh, she's already done something, you know, she's already had her bad luck that she cut herself, so therefore the rest of the year it's okay already, it's fine, she's already gone through it. Or I go and, you know, pull my tooth or go and get my, you know, clean my teeth, so you got blood, you know, it's like blood, it needs to hurt that person so that the star or what will say that, you know, she's gone through the bad luck. And then, so interesting, right? So if you think about it for this situation, that is a start of the decade, like a start of a year, like a new generation of things, and we started off with such a bad footing. So for the very optimistic and a very, you know, way of putting it is like, maybe this is the same situation, you know, it's just, wow, bad luck. But when it's done, who knows, right? Who knows? So I know. We try to be optimistic. The optimistic side of me is trying to think like maybe this is the same similarity of picked hair, you know? Just do it, you know, go through the pain. Then when it's all over, you really it's like almost reborn, cleansed and all that. So that's a bit deep, huh? But it's something that I think about, you know, like how can the start of the year just and the start of such an happy new year, amazing, but just be so traumatic. Like, dude. But I am also very hopeful that people will rebound. We'll never be the same again, but might come out better than from it, you know. Yeah, it shall pass. Exactly, Clara. Jesse, is that why getting pooped on is by a bird is a sign of good luck? Yeah, the bad luck, and then after that, the next thing is like, by number. By number! By number! I got bird shit! I got bird shit! Or maybe here, bird shit! I got bird shit! You know, it's really funny, JJ, that you said that, because it's true. Maybe it's like a reset, like in human nature and all that. I hope so. You know, like, oh my god, give the earth a break from all the pollution. But you know what's another pollution that I'm so worried about? Is all this PPE. Like, I know, you know, it's absolutely needed to take care of all the patients and all that, but I swear, the amount of masks, protective plastic equipment, and stuff, I hope that that will not come back and bite us in the butt, okay? Many years from now. Turtles washing up with half-eaten mask in their stomach. Oh my gosh. It's like, okay. Did we do that as well? Seriously. It's a very, yeah. So mask and gloves, rubber gloves, and you know, the thing that they wear, the gowns and all that. I really pray that it is taken care of properly, because we just increased the production, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 folds. So yeah, which is why I don't use the mask, you know. Actually, I use the mask when I go out, but because I know I'm not sick, I try to make sure I can reuse it. I don't have a reusable, I have one reusable mask, but apparently you're supposed to wash it every time. But I'm actually very, very mindful of using one mask change, because the amount of waste. But anyway, that's a topic that will come about later on, but it's crossed my mind that I'm very worried about this. Already here, we're trying to reduce the straws and plastic bags. Look what we just did in the past few months. We probably wasted, it probably undermined, okay, not wasted, undermined all our efforts globally to reduce plastic consumption in terms of plastic bags, straws, and all the plastic covers and all that. It just this 6 months probably undermined all the benefits and efforts that was done, because the amount of plastic and rubber and stuff that was produced for PPE is another issue lah. So anyway, that's I don't want to go into that topic, but it's needed. It's just that I hope we are mindful of how we dispose it, whether it's recyclable. Obviously, we're not thinking about it right now. We're thinking about the protection of people and humans. But these are the things that, if the new normal is to wear masks all the time, actually we need to think about it. It's like, do we need to use straws all the time? How do we manage it, right? Use metal straws. So the kind of thing is just that it's not the topic to talk about right now. But if we don't take care of it, it's going to be another issue for the environment, and Mother Nature is going to unleash another virus on us. It's just going to, we'll forever be in quarantine. Yeah. Just see. Yes, you're right. How many trees have felled? Yeah, manufacture masks. I don't know how is mask made? Is it paper or is it, partly paper, partly this? I swear I don't know. I don't know. But I'm sure, from in terms of rubber, it's rubber. And then you got that, the gowns that they wear. I don't think it's paper. I think it's plastic. And for doctors and the hospital people, they wear one, then they take one, and they probably go through a few a day. So it probably was like at this level, it just shot up like this globally. So it's frightening. Okay, yeah, people talk about that it's not enough, it's not enough, it's not enough. And I agree. But the downside of not enough is the destruction or the care of how do you dispose of it. So anyway, it's a very, very sensitive topic because I was trying my best to change my entire life for the past 2 years to not use plastic bags, not use straws and all that. And I try. I'm not saying I don't. Okay, I still use sometimes. I forget. Then I use the straws. Like, yeah, never mind one time. But it's just a bit of the mindset. Plastic bags and all that. Sometimes I say, yo, actually, I really need this plastic bag. Then I use. But it's just that I try, and then you suddenly see, wow, why bother anymore, right? One person's effort down the drain, man. JJ say we probably have been using less coffee cups. That's true, But what's another oh my gosh. When I talk about these environmental issues, I get very, very upset about it because I feel like we I don't say we, but I say that all of us don't realize that yes, we don't go out for coffee, but look what has this situation created. 100% food delivery. The spike of food delivery it's tremendous. And I think about 6 months ago, no, when I first did my Pico thing, I think about 6-7 months ago, maybe more. I think all these years I never ordered food delivery because I'm very stingy. Okay, I like to go out and eat, and I just don't like to pay that extra. Like, why? The food is just down the road. Let's go there. I love to go out. So I don't mind. But when this food delivery thing happened in Asia, I've never ordered it, and I also found it a bit expensive. But when I did my Pico laser thing, and I couldn't go out because my face was like, I looked like a burn victim. I ordered food delivery my first time last year. And I was shocked, just absolutely flabbergasted at the amount of plastic that I got in one order. I ordered Vietnamese beef noodle. It came in 4 separate plastic containers. A plastic container for my noodles, a plastic container for my tauge, my bean sprout, a plastic container for my lemon, and then a plastic container for all the other bits. And then another container with a paper bottom, but a plastic top for my soup. And wrapped, okay, wait, I haven't finished. And each plastic container was wrapped with another smaller plastic bag. Plastic bag, plastic bag, plastic bag, plastic bag, plastic bag. And then on top of that, wrapped in one plastic bag and gave to me. And I just said, just this one order undermine my own personal effort to not take plastic bag from fair price for the entire week when I did my groceries or whatever. Just this one dinner order. My effort went down the drain. I'm like, why bother, right? And I told myself from that moment on, if I can, I will not, I swear, I will not do food delivery. Not until companies can monitor their store and restaurants on their packaging. But we are nowhere near that. If you are a restaurant owner doing delivery, you would get the cheapest method to get your food out to your customers. And if plastic is the way, plastic is going to be the way. If I'm the food owner, am I going to invest in paper straws and paper this and paper that and increase my costs? I'm not going to. I'm going to do plastic. So it's a dilemma. It's a problem. And I think, the food delivery companies were trying to fix it, but then bam, we're hit with a pandemic, and then the spike of deliveries just went up, and the food said, you know what, forget the environment, just pack the stuff. And can you just imagine the amount of food delivery containers that are just spiraling in the global world? I can't. It's just, and which is why I decided to cook, because I refuse to do food delivery. Singapore, no matter how developed you are not ready for food delivery sustainably. So anyway, that's my little rant, which is why I don't order food delivery. And if you guys can, I know there's only 31 of you guys, but please don't. Unless you know the shop that you are ordering from gives you not even recyclable. It's almost like paper stuff, okay? Because recycling plastic is really hard, but like paper and like almost cotton, I think then order. If you can't, don't. I know it's really difficult, but it's hard. Like, you've got the excess of PPE, and then food delivery is just skyrocketing. I'm telling you, this pandemic is not just a virus pandemic. I'm telling you, in a year from now, we're going to look back at it, and the amount of pollution that we created. Cheers. Cheers. But yeah, I know I'm only one person on this earth, so it's okay. I can't do anything about it. Yeah, Aaron say all that plastic, and they're worried about spilling. So you've got the restaurants that say that, oh, we pack it because we scared it spill. But as very environmentally conscious people, we're like, it's okay lah, spill a bit, never mind. So anyway, there is no, you can't win this you can't win this conversation. But I strongly feel very I'm very torn about it. I know it's needed, and for some places, if you need it, right? But it's I don't know, it's a devil in disguise, okay? Jesse, well done. Okay, well done. Even since this whole thing has started, the only plastic thing I had so far was yesterday's bubble tea. Because yesterday, when the news about this, was it yesterday or 2 days ago when about this? Yeah, yesterday when Singapore is going to extend to June, my housemate said that, we need to get bubble tea. I'm like, okay lah. The reason I don't drink much bubble tea is because I just don't like the plastic container. And I'm a little bit of a stickler about this. Wherever I can, I try not to. So, and I'm not really strict about it, but whenever I can, that's the word. Sometimes I just can't. I'm like, okay, let's have one. But as much as I can, I'll try not to. So anyway, yesterday I was like, okay, get me bubble tea in a plastic container and give me the small one. JJ said, Kat, don't ever think that one's effort doesn't matter. Lama lama jakli bukit. Yeah, I hope so. If everyone do a little bit, it makes up a lot. Aaron said, am I the one that cute? No, my housemate cute. But you know what? Because it's just down our house, like nearby, just walk down a little bit. The queue was super short. But he said after he lined up, like he turned around and he looked, oh my god, there are like 30 people behind him. So everybody probably after dinner had the same idea that had bubble tea. So yeah. Anyway. Yeah. All right. So we'll finish off in about a couple of minutes. And then, anyway, today's live stream is a little bit more deep, a little bit more heart to heart, environmental, quarantine, and how we go through this. So it's a little bit more, I guess, deep rather than so, frivolous like handbags and luxury. But, we'll talk about other things, right? Once in a while. I know, JJ, it's really funny, how people went crazy about bubble tea and the lack of bubble tea for 1 month. Like, dudes, I haven't had bubble tea in like a long time, but it's the, I guess people freaked out from the ability not having bubble tea that makes them feel like I need to have bubble tea. It's cute. Okay, it's cute. It's really cute and funny. But yeah, I don't mind. I had a good bubble tea yesterday. I thought it was fun. It's kind of yummy. But do I like need it every day? No. But Sandy, I have to admit, bubble tea in the States. Okay, I shouldn't generalize. States is really big. When I went to Washington, I have to say, the bubble tea there just didn't do it for me. It was too. It didn't. I'm sorry. The bubble tea. If Washington represented the bubble tea that you guys have in the States, I'm so sorry for you. It tasted like the milk in the bubble tea was so, Chinese is like hay, like so watery, and lack the fragrant tea feeling and the milk. That's one. Then the pearls. I don't know what were you eating. It was nothing like what we had here. Ours is like the bite is perfection. Whereas the one that I had in the Washington, it was like, what's that? Is that a bubble tea? Is that a bubble? Pearl. What kind of pearl is that? So I have to admit, okay, I did have a good one. I'm trying to remember the name of that bubble tea shop, but it was in a mall. So if that bubble tea was here in Asia, chap lap, I tell you, chap lap. Chap lap means, in Cantonese, means a bankrupt. Okay, they were bankrupt. Oh, Malaysia has really good bubble tea as well. Okay, the whale, tiger, the black whale is really good. Aaron, really. I have to, the black whale, the one with where they burn the top of the layer on the top. Burn caramelized sugar on the top. Really good. Bankrupt. Oh, but yeah, I'm glad that that Asia's bubble tea is phenomenal. So many types. Oh, it's crazy. Anyway, people, I'm going to end it right now. So yeah, thank you for joining me. I am going to head out and buy some necessities for my trip home. So I'll see you all on Sunday, and I'm gonna make Sunday's live stream the same time at 6 o'clock. Yeah, I'll put up the notice on YouTube as well as on my Instagram. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you guys stay really, really well and stay positive. I know it's challenging wherever you guys are. So yeah, keep busy but not too busy, and really, really take a day at a time, okay? Bye, everybody. I will see you guys all again on Sunday or next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, because there is no way I'm going to get a type of food. So we'll have wine with something. Wine with something. All right, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.